Hello, hello. Let's start off. The key to success. Um, look busy. If you look busy, people think you're busy as hell. If you talk about somebody else not working, you look busy as hell. If you make hella loud noises, you look busy as hell. Like if you're just dropping boxes and ripping stuff open, you look busy as hell. Let's say you see somebody doing a job and you go and like tell them they're doing it wrong, you look busy as hell. It's it's all about perspective. And like you you ever been at a job and then you see somebody get promoted, you're like, how the fuck did that person get promoted? Oh, because they tell on people all the time. It's like people probably weren't even doing anything wrong, but they look busy as hell. You know, if I'm talking shit about somebody else working to the boss and the boss never hears from that other person, I look busy as hell. They don't. The key to being successful is to look busy. If you look busy, then people think you're doing hella work. I was watching NFL. There was some guy on the sideline. I don't know what the hell he does. He wasn't doing anything, but he was near the guy who was injured. He had his hand on his shoulder and he kept nodding, like aggressively nodding and chewing gum really hard. Almost like in a Pete Carroll way, but not as crazy. And he was just chewing his gum and nodding. And then somebody looked at him, and then he was just like this, and then just kept on putting his shoulder on the guy. And it was like, damn, that guy's doing hella work. I always tell people stuff like, oh yeah, I fucking hate it when my wife be singing songs in a car because she be singing like, songs about me, and when it's a part about like, hey, this guy's a piece of shit, that's when I'm like, she sings it extra hard. And then people were like, how do you know that that's what she's doing? What if she's just singing along to the song? And it's like, well, I know she's not doing that because every time part of the song comes on where it's like, hey, and here's the fucking loser, that's when she looks at me and she's like, the fucking loser. She's all pointing at me and shit. Why does this cat in the hat look just that face is confusing. He's like happy, but he's not. Like he's nervous. I don't know, like maybe he has to fart and he's trying to, he's on a date or something. Or like he's getting a ticket from an officer and he's just like, yeah, just let me go, please. I know what I did wrong. But he has to take like a mean shit or something. I don't know, he looks crazy, man. I was about to leave and then a book just fell on the floor. Like a book? Like what? Every time I see a car accident, I get a couple feelings. First feeling I get is, oh man, that sucks. Like, that could be me. Like, that could be somebody I know. Somebody that I don't want that to happen to. And another feeling I get is, damn, this fucking sucks. Like, why the fuck did they get into a car accident? This fucking sucks for me now that I'm stuck in this fucking traffic, and it sucks for all these other people. So, I just see two sides to everything. There's a side to everything. I was at the pot store, and I was like, yeah, this thing didn't work on this cartridge didn't work on my battery. And then I showed it to her, and she was like, oh, this little thing? And I was like, it's not the size that matters of the battery. Cedric, you fucking stupid ass. What the fuck were you doing with the fucking mop? Like, that shit's probably still fucking wet. That floor, the thing that you need to clean it up would be maybe a wet vac, to just vacuum up all that water. Another option would be to use like kitty litter or like some sand and then scoop it up. It'll dry it up and scoop it up. But the main thing you need to do is fucking find out where the fuck that shit's coming from, man. It's not fair to deny me of the cross. I don't know. Leave a comment in the comment section. Dude, so my dad was hella faded, and he kept calling me the N-word for some reason, like with a hard R, and it was making me uncomfortable for some reason, just because like why is that in your voice? Why are you? I don't know. It was very uncomfortable, and then I was like, dude, stop saying that. He said, why? You're not, and then he used the word. And I was like, Dad, nobody is one of those, you know? And, hopefully that, maybe that, I don't know. Crazy. It'd be kind of funny if you, like, showed up somewhere, and then there was police there, and then the police got scared that you showed up, and the police were like, oh shit, we're just going. I show up at work, and, I see cops, they're, like, hiding, and then, they start leaving when I get here. I don't know. Maybe they're embarrassed. So I want to get buff enough so that way I could, like, cook breakfast topless. You know, people in, like, black romantic comedies. Let's face it, it's usually the black romantic comedies where, you know, the guy's cooking breakfast. It's always eggs, too, but he's always topless. I want to be that buff, you know? Dude, my dog, he's, like, so jealous of my kid. Like, my dog hates my kid so much. You know how dogs are, like, you know, known for, like, pulling you out of a burning building because they know that it's burning because you're sleeping through it or whatever? So my dog will pull me and my wife out and then just look at us like, hey, did I do a good job? I did a good job, right? And then we're like, what the fuck is going on? Where's our bait? He's like, there's nobody else. There's nobody else in there. Do you want me to go check? No, you don't need to check. It's cool, I checked already. You know, he's just an asshole. Did you ever notice at a restaurant, when you're getting sat, if you get sat in the front, like near the entrance, you're probably good looking because they put the good looking people near the entrance of the restaurants. So that way when ugly people come in, you know, people like you, then they could, they see good looking people and they're like, wow, I'm part of that. And that's awesome. Because it makes you feel good when you see somebody who's good looking, you know? Especially when they're friendly to you, you know, you're like, oh, wow. Hey, I might be good looking too, you know, when the good looking person talks to you. But, I don't know. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And, oh, jerk. The pumpkin king has grown so tired of the sound of scream. I could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch your smile while you are sleeping. While you're falling. Oh, where'd you go? I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost. Hey, watch out for the pole! Oh my god. You almost hit the pole, dude. Every moment spent with you is a... How do I flip the camera? I close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, cause I miss you, babe. Hey, we gotta cross the street. Stop. And I don't wanna miss... Come on. Okay, run. Even when I dream of you, sweetest dream I'll never do, I'd still miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing.
Ooh. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.